Hello everyone here, welcome back to Farming Simulator 25 on Hutan Pantai here, and we are quickly wrapping up the harvest that is left here on the map. In fact, I have to double check here. We are either done or almost done on the soybeans here, and then we just have one more small cornfield left here. So like I said, we are almost done, so we're going to get started on the cornfield here this episode. And actually, before we do that, let's just check and see once here. Okay, so yeah, we got a little bit left on the soybeans yet. Not a lot, but one pass here from the looks of it, and then there's a little bit over in that corner of the field. I suppose I should probably go find the tractor here. Where is right there? Yep, I do believe that is the one, so we'll turn you back on here so you start unloading. I think the combine probably will have to unload at least one more time there if I had to guess before we're done, so... Okay, we're going to hop over to the corn oven. Like I said, we're going to finish up the corn here, and then hopefully we finish up the soybeans as well. We'll be done harvesting here this episode. Then what are we going to do, Evan? What are we going to do? That is an excellent question. I have no idea. Okay, steering assist. Yes, please. Let's lock that on. Away we go. Shouldn't take us too long, I figure, to harvest this field, Evan. A reminder again, we are trying to hit that $4 million harvest. Are we going to make it? I don't know, Evan. I don't know. We'll have to do some checking here once we're done. I think the big variable in this case, Evan, is probably going to be the canning factory, so I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure. Like, how fast is that canning factory? If we go check here a minute, our factories, canning factory, we still have 143,000 liters of peas in there, and we have canned peas. We got 804. That cannot be right. Is it? That's all we have? 814 liters of canned peas? Wow. That really does not sound right. Cycles per month, 240. That is possibly right then. Wow. 240 cycles a month. So just doing some math here. I'm at 240 cycles a month times 100, right? Am I doing the math right here, everyone? So let me get my calculator here a minute. 240 times 100. I'm at 24,000, yeah. I kind of know that number already, I figured. So, 24,000 a month? That's actually not terrible, is it? Yeah, then divided by 143,000. Yeah, okay. Goes, was that 16 times? So we got enough in there to run for about 16 months here from the looks of it. So yeah, we really won't know how much we have until we're like 16 months in. Although we don't have... Where are all the peas then? Seems like we should have... We'll go back to this here again a minute. I know I said we were going to harvest them, but it seems like we should have more than 819 liters of peas in here. We're set to storing, so it shouldn't be... And we're a couple months in here, so 24,000. I mean, am I doing the math wrong there? 240 cycles a month. We got 100 peas. It turns into 45 canned peas, so let's just... So 240 times 45 would be 10,800. Should be 10,800 peas, right? Holds 110 on the output. Huh. Don't know. Not sure. I haven't sold any yet, have I? No. Oh, you know what? I bet you I know what. It's set storing. I wonder if some of them are set outside of the factory. That's probably what we got of them. So if we go outside the factory, in theory, I think we've been running for 3 months now. We should have somewhere around like 30,000 canned peas sitting around then somewhere. I wonder if our time-saving stock check will reflect that. Okay, it's got 18,000. To be honest, I probably would have expected another 10, I think. Although I guess we're 11, 15. Yeah, it might have only been 2 months, maybe 2 months. I mean, now, depending on based on when we bought the factory to what time it is now, it might have been 2 months. I mean, it's been technically 3, I guess, but based on actual time. Possibly been 2. As I discussed here last episode, I'm still thinking that probably was not a very good financial choice on buying that. To be honest, I probably could have just sold the peas at a little bit of a loss and probably would have come out actually ahead on that one, but oh well. Unfortunately, we couldn't put this peas in our own storage bin, Evan. And I'm not sure, I don't know if there is a storage option for peas available in the menu either. Like if we go here, construction, like Is there a silo that holds peas? Unfortunately, it doesn't say down here, like, what's it hold. Like, if I put this one down, does it hold peas? I don't know, but it doesn't say. I don't think you put peas in a bin like this anyway. I'm not, again, I'm not familiar with peas, so, but I'm guessing you don't put peas in a bin like this. I mean, it's technically what we're doing at the grain elevator. They're going in a bin like that, but, oh well. So yeah, I don't know if there's actually like any actual storage option for peas besides, again, like I said, the grain elevator. And as we've discussed, that grain elevator has a comically small capacity. 14,000 bushels, I think is what I was, if I remember correctly. Yeah, 14,000 bushels. You folks can commence laughing at that. That is, yeah, that is just, yeah, so ridiculously small. Speaking about ridiculously small, this field is ridiculously small too. I've actually contemplated selling this field here a couple of times now at this point, but we still have it yet. Just, yeah, again, such a small field. That one, it does not take as long to work it up, and especially with the size of equipment we have now. But hey, it's a field, has crop on it. In theory, it's paying for itself. Hopefully, I guess. I don't know. Hopefully, in theory, it is. Speaking of paying for itself, Evan, I think we've come a long way here since the beginning of this series back in episode 1. You know, we were based up on the main, well, not the main, well, I used to call this the main farmyard, but the rice farmyard up here now. We owned a couple fields, and that was it. And we slowly started expanding. And yeah, slowly but surely built up our farm here. Now the last couple harvests, that we've actually really, I would say, grown quite rapidly here. Something I've said many, many times before, the growth rate of your farm greatly depends on the sizes of the fields you have, and you know how many fields you have for that matter as well, right? Like, you have a half a dozen small fields like we do up on the rice farm, Evan. Oh, it is going to take a while to make money, which is what it did on this map, right? Like, it took us a while to make this money and actually get to where we are at now. But once we started getting some of the bigger fields out, and the money started just rolling in, and yeah, we started buying equipment and fields, and yeah, I'd say we're doing quite well at this point here, if you ask me. Again, if we can make it, we're potentially looking at a $4 million harvest. If we don't make the $4 million, I'm guessing we'll be well over 3. I think I could be wrong, but again, the original goal was 3 of them. But then I started thinking about, like, you know what? We should be able to make more than 3. Especially if we plant all the peas that we did. May or may not ever do that again, but we'll see once, right, Evan? I don't know whose idea was to plant all them peas, but that was a lot of peas, Evan. A lot of peas. Folks didn't get too bored there watching. I think we had almost a week's worth of episodes there, just harvesting peas and rice and working on other stuff there, right? Should probably mention too, by the way, in case you folks just heard that, baby is joining us here again today. She's been here the whole time. In case you've heard any other sounds, she is there you go. She's letting us know we're here. So, yeah, Boss Baby's in charge again here today. Okay, we'll go and load the corn. That is the last of the corn here. Might as well shut the combine off. We don't need that on anymore. And you know what? Like 8 minutes in the episode, I guess we're done, right? I'll have to find something else here to do the rest of this episode, I guess. I thought it'd actually take us longer than that to harvest the field, that one. But, yeah, 8 minutes into the episode, and we're already done harvesting. We'll get this all unloaded here and get it up to the silos here and see once what we actually have in our silo. And we'll have a pretty good idea at that point, Ewan, how much money we're going to make. The one thing I do want to just keep in mind here, back to our finance screen, whatever money we do make. Wow. I guess we're making a lot of money. Anyway, whatever money we do make, Ewan, we're going to add $664,000 to that. That is our rice harvest income here. Don't pay attention to the 454. That is, I believe, corn and soybeans from the previous year. So that's, I don't think any part of this actually goes for this harvest. It's just the 664,000 there. Also, we had, oh yes, we're paying for our pea harvester yet. Our $330,000 construction costs. That was the canning factory, by the way. Fertilizer cost 36. Fuel costs, Wage payment. Whoa. Yeah, you folks want to talk about a wage payment there. $41,000 wage payment, huh, Evan? Yeah, you think it cost us just a little bit of money to run that pea harvester? And the rice harvesters, for that matter, as well, I guess, right? That was just a little bit expensive, I would say. Okay, we'll go ahead and get this unloaded here a minute. We'll go check and see how we're doing up on the soybeans. Got to be really close to being done up there as well, I would imagine. And just a reminder here, by the way, if you haven't clicked that subscribe button, don't forget to do so. Always very much appreciated. As always, if you like the video, well, don't forget to click that thumbs up icon there. Also, once you are subscribed, don't forget to turn on your notifications. Get notified of the next latest, greatest video going live here. Speaking of the next latest, greatest video, we'll be starting a brand new map here really soon. I'm thinking, we'll see what's happening. I'm debating if we want to start next episode, or are we going to play a little bit more on this map. But typically, everyone, I like to wrap up like the end of a week, so that way we start a fresh week when it comes to episodes. I'm not sure how we're going to do that here yet. We'll have to figure that out here. In part two, I want to sell the crop, see how much money we have here too, right? So the canyon factory is probably going to throw a big monkey wrench in that. Because again, I don't know. Hard to say with that canyon factory what we're going to end up with, right? Might just have to, maybe make some rough guesses and call it close enough when it comes to that. I'm not sure. Because again, what did I say? We're looking at what, 16 months? Is that what it was? Let me go do the math on this one here again. Do I have the? Yeah, 143,000 divided by 20. Was it 24,000? I said 6 times. Okay, yeah. So 6 times. No, that's 6. Did I say 16 or 6 months? That is 6 months, right? That's okay. That's not so bad. Not 16 months. I think I said 16 months before, right? I'm not sure where I got 16 from because it's actually 6. No idea. Anyway, yeah. So that should actually be, again, doing the math on this, should be 6 months roughly of capacity in there. If I'm doing the math right, 240 cycles. 240 cycles takes 100 Ps, which is 24,000, right? 24,000 into 143. Again, that comes out to about 6 times. So 6 months there, and we should be done running. It's not too bad. We get to the month of March or so. So yeah, we might just end up doing that. I want just so, again, like I said, we can see how much money we end up with from that. May or may not actually sell them, and I might just rely on the time-saving stock check here. According to this, we're going to want to sell to the farmer's market. We got $146,000. Okay, actually, never mind. We might as well sell right now. We get $150,000. Okay, then. $150,000 for, 18,000 liters. Not too shabby, I guess. Okay, where are we at on the peas here? Or not starting on the peas. Soybeans. We're done with peas. That's done with peas, right, everyone? Shouldn't we be unloading here? Yoo-hoo. Are you turned off or something? No, he's turned on. Unloading combine. Unload combine. Duh. F43 tractor weight. F43 tractor weight. Huh. Wonder what's going on here. Not necessarily see an error message related to that. I don't think there's an error message there, but like I said, don't think it has anything to do with this one here, so. Strange. As the hired worker. No, you're hired yet, aren't you? Yeah, that's not me sitting in the combine. Wonder how you can tell. Hard to say nowadays, right? Okay. Well then, how come we're not unloading here, bud? Let's go. No idea what's going on. I mean, that should be unloading. Oh, there he goes. Okay, just, had to move him out of. He was stuck in a rut there or something. I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, So yeah, we don't have a whole lot left here, but I guess we can go check our time-saving stock check here. We're not going to get a whole lot more soybeans off here, I don't think, because I'm assuming this is probably empty, right? We just unloaded. Yep, that is empty. So there's not going to be a whole lot for soybeans, Evan. Let's go do a real quick math here. So corn, we ended up with $335,000 of corn. Actually, you know what? Let me get the calculator here. So, well, do I need the calculator? No, not really. I can use the number down here, I guess, right? 2,344,000. There's a few extra things in there, like 14,000 solid fertilizer. That's going to throw it off by a little bit. I'm not going to worry about 14,000. I'm close enough. So 2,344,000 plus, what did I say? So I'm actually going to add this up. So 2,344,322. So 2,344,322. Let's go back to our finance screen, Evan. We got to add plus 6,485 to that. That brings us up to $3 million, Evan. Ooh. We do have a little bit more soybeans, but that's probably not going to give us a whole lot more. Maybe another 20,000, maybe. I'm just going to guess. Maybe another $20,000. Maybe 30, 50, if we get lucky. We'll just assume 20,000. That, everyone, just leaves the canned peas. How much money can we make from canned peas, Evan? That's a good question. Can we make $1 million? Probably not, if I had to guess. I don't think there's $1 million worth of canned peas there. I wonder if we can do the math on this here, man. I know we're doing a lot of math here this episode. Bear with me, everyone. For those of you who love math, this is fun, right? For those of you who don't, math is still fun, right? So anyway, what did I say? I got to go do the math on this here again, everyone. We got 100 peas. Goes into... So I got to do 143,000. We'll just keep it simple. 143,000. I'm not going to worry about the small numbers. Divided by 2.2. That gives us that. If I'm doing the math right, Emma, we should end up with 65,000 canned peas, right? 65,000 canned peas. Ooh, we might actually be closer than what I think. Well, maybe not. Probably not. Let's go back to our time-saving stock check now. And our price is 7,985. So we multiply that by 7,985. We end up with $520,000. $520,000. So about $500,000 short of where I thought we'd be. Well, our goal. Let's put it that way. Not necessarily where I thought, because I didn't, to be honest, I really know where we'd end up. I just figured we'd be over $3 million. So not quite $4 million. Not quite. Again, hard to say once we actually get all the numbers in. Maybe it'll go up a little bit. Maybe it'll go down. Up would be better, right? But, okay. So there we are, Evan. Should be roughly, add that to the, $3 million there. We're looking at about a $3.5 million harvest, Evan. A $3.5 million harvest. So, again, we got a couple thousand here, a couple thousand there. We'll probably throw on. Still a very respectable amount there, if you ask me, Evan. And we would have had a whole lot more money in the bank, too, if we wouldn't have bought the candy factory. Probably would have had a lot more money in the bank, too, if the wages weren't so expensive on the pea harvester. Not to mention, we are still paying for that pea harvester. That's, again, the money you've seen coming out here on the finance screen. That $59,000. Actually, I think it's $49,000. The $59,000 was... We had some... What else did we lease? Or I guess finance, I should say correctly. Finance. We financed something else. I don't remember what it was, that one, but we financed something else, and that's... that's dropped off, so we're done paying that. But now we got to pay for our pea harvester for a few more times. Unfortunately, so I kind of wondered how that would work. I'm like, once we sell it, what happens? You still have to pay for it, everyone. So whatever money you set for paying, that's, yeah. But we're going to be stuck paying for that for a while. I don't remember how many months I put on that again, but... Yeah, of course, he's got to try turning from us. Okay, we'll just wait for him to get turned around here, see if we can unload a minute. And then with these soybeans... I think, is this all the soybeans? Oh, no, he does have some in there yet. Okay. Actually, maybe more soybeans than I thought, because if he's got a trailer full of soybeans, soybeans are, whoa, almost 4,000. Okay, so we might almost have 100 grand here then, Evan. A little more than the 20,000 liters I thought. Oh, you'd back up on there, bud. Look at that, I can back up too. Ha! I'm unloaded. Okay, if you could kindly go to the silo unload point on that one for me. We'll get those unloaded. Okay, now that we're, I think we're actually officially done with harvest. Evan, let's go do a quick field check here. Get to the right screen. Yep, all harvested. All harvested. Oh, that's right. We planted canola. I'm like, wait a minute, why? We got a field growing there. So yeah, that field is growing. Harvested, and worked up. All harvested over here. Oh, never mind, Evan. I just about missed this, Evan. Whoa, my goodness. I almost missed this. I thought we were done harvesting, Evan. We got like 1, 2, 3, 4 more fields to go. Oh, what the heck? Let's, I think we're just going to unfold this head for this one, everyone. Never mind. We might have another episode here yet, Evan. I thought we were done harvest. Well, kind of wanted to sell yet as well, right? So, question is, do we now have another $500,000? I'm very certain we don't have another $500,000 sitting there, Evan. Very certain of that. We might have a couple hundred thousand, though. We might get closer to this $4 million than I thought we would, Evan. We might get closer to that $4 million than I thought, based on that 3.5 number there. Let's get these. There's some rocks there. Let's see if we can avoid driving over the rocks. Go around the car. Bob and weave. Bob and weave. Right. There we go. Now, for those of you wondering here, was it last episode or episode before? I absolutely could have folded up this header and transported it down the road like I am now. But, I mean, where's the fun in that, right? Rather than trying to force this head the direction we went. Speaking of the direction, yeah, I guess we'll go this way. I'm not sure what the best way is here. We got to get up to, again, what I call the rice farmyard here. Wow, good thing I checked the map. I mean, I thought we were done harvesting. Like, legit. I legit thought we were done. Like, no, we are not. We definitely are not, are we? Don't want to leave all that crap out there. That's the profits there. Actually, the way the government is nowadays, that's, yeah. We're going to need a lot more fields than that to make any sort of profit. Let's see, our profits here. What would the profits be? Profits for that little field 30 right there. That's probably, actually, the half of 31 that's over here. There's your profits up on that little small field. Yeah, that sounds about right for nowadays, right? Actually, for farming, lucky if you make profits. Yeah, I don't think we're going to try to go around those curves. We're just going to go straight on through. Don't ask me why the road didn't do this here in the first place, It reminds me of some roads I've seen in real life that I've asked the exact same question. I'm like, why in the world did the, person that built this road, like, what were they smoking when they came up with this one, right? Okay, almost to our fields here. You know what I should probably do is have the tractor follow us over here as well. He's actually right over there, isn't he? It looks like he's probably stuck over there, I'm guessing. He's just sitting there. Yeah, we'll just switch what field he's on here. And then we should be able to have him just drive over here. Ooh, come on, don't get too close there, truck. We got to make the turn here. There we go. Oh, let's see. We'll just, I don't know, start with field 26, I guess. That sounds like a good choice there if you ask me. We'll start with field 26. Hopefully we can sneak this header on and through here real quick before any cars come. Oh, of course, yeah. No, he wants to turn. Of course he does. Wait your turn there, bud. Working on it. Okay, then. That sounds like something, or it looks like something people would do in real life. Like, legit. I'm like, legit. Looks like something. Oh, there's a sign there. Okay. We'll try not to run over the signs. See, I don't try to run over the signs. Okay, that might be a lie. Okay, let's get our hired worker over here, or auto drive worker, I should say. Field 26. Field 26. Huh, 31A and 31B, huh? Oh, that's the rice field, isn't it? That's why. I'm like, why is there an A and a B? Yeah, kind of a weird situation. We got 31 here, which is actually 2 fields. Oh, I left you in the way, didn't I? Okay, actually, you know what? Go to here a minute. Field 26. We'll pull this one out of the way here. Hopefully we can make that turn. There we go. Okay, he should make it to the... Oh, he's coming through here now. I thought he went around that way. Guess not. Fine. Okay, hopefully we're good. Okay, let's get started harvesting here then. Guess we're gonna harvest some soybeans here this episode too. Steering assist. Let's do 2 headlands. Let's see if this actually lines up here this episode. Right? I don't know what was going on last episode that I went with our soybean harvest. Just it did not line up with that field. Actually, I'm pretty sure I know what was going on. It just the steering assist was not resetting to the correct width, and why it had the wrong width in the first place, I don't know about. But anyway, let's see if we can load up some comments here a moment. Let's see what you folks had to say here for last episode. And then it is about time to wrap it up here this episode already. So, starting off here, Dustin was saying, good video. Thank you very much for that. JW was saying, sell your product at the canning factory and then resell it to get the most of your money back. Sell your product. Oh, so like sell the canning. I think you mean sell the canning factory, I think is what JW means. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. I think you're saying sell the canning factory. It's actually not a half bad idea. I wonder what happens if we sell it. I wonder how much money we get from doing that. I think you lose like half, don't you, Evan? So like if you buy the factory and then you go to sell the factory, you lose like half. Now there are mods out there that fix that as far as I know, but unless you're running those mods. Yeah, and actually I think, if I remember correctly, I think I have the mod of one that lets me, like as long as I buy it and then sell it within like a certain time period, I get all my money back. I don't know what that time period is again. I'd have to go check that mod of one. I think like the further on you go, the less money you get for it, which would make sense. I thought that was a pretty good mod. There are some mods out there that, from my understanding too, like they just keep it 100% the whole time. But Ethan was saying, yes, the term AI bugs me. It's completely misused. Artificial means created by humans. It should be CG or CI. Same thing when it comes to some of these AI-powered search engines too, right? I mean, there's nothing AI about these search engines. I mean, they're just working with massive amounts of data. These are more like massive data model search engines. It's nothing AI with these. I mean, nothing AI about them at all. It's funny too. We call them AI workers here in the game, but hired workers, whatever you want to call them, artificial intelligent workers. They're definitely artificial, all right. Okay. Anyway, Christopher was saying, good video. Keep it up. Hey, thank you very much for that. Tommy was saying you can change the settings in the P factor from storing to selling. That is true. I can change it to selling. Now, one question I do have when I do that, and the only reason I have it set to storing, everyone, is just so I can see how much money we're getting. That's the only reason I have it set to storing. If I set it to selling, is there any penalty for that? Because I seem to remember back in previous versions of the game, everyone, if you sold straight from the factory, so if I set the factory to selling, I think there was a penalty for that. Like you lost a little bit of money, right? Which it would really be like really, really, really bad then. Because like we're barely making any money the way it is, that one. And then we lose that. Like, oh my goodness. Like, I'm not sure if that's true or not. I don't know if anyone can confirm that or not. Brian was saying, but how many years will it take you to go through the whole 150,000 liters of peas in the production? They all seem to be slow. Well, if I did the math right, and again, you folks are more than welcome to correct me if I did the math wrong. I've definitely done some math wrong here, I think. Maybe not this time around, but in the past, I've definitely done some wrong math. I think we're 6 months, which actually not as bad as I thought it was, Owen. Actually sounds a lot faster than I thought it would be. Anyway, Owen, I think with that, we better wrap it up here this episode. It is time. So again, Owen, thanks for watching. You folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them down below. And as always, Owen, thanks for watching, and till next time.